North Spring, Chattanooga's rejuvenation headquarters. How do you feel?
No more pain. I have never felt better.
I have twice the energy.
I look and feel years younger.
North Spring, Cryotherapy and Rejuvenation Center. How do you feel now?
Before treating your chronic migraine, 15 or more headache days a month, each lasting 4 hours or more, you're not the only one with questions about Botox. Botox prevents headaches in adults with chronic migraine before they even start, with about 10 minutes of treatment once every 3 months. So ask your doctor if Botox is right for you, and if a sample is available.
Effects of Botox may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away, as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness can be signs of a life-threatening condition. Side effects may include allergic reactions, neck and injection site pain, fatigue, and headache. Don't receive Botox if there's a skin infection. Tell your doctor your medical history, muscle or nerve conditions, and medications, including botulinum toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects.
In a survey, 92% of current users said they wish they talked to their doctor and started Botox sooner. Plus, right now, you may pay $0 for Botox. Learn how AbbVie could help you save on Botox.
During the Consome Plus Memorial Day sale, save up to 35% on Hot Buy appliances. Take an extra 10% off appliance packages and get free next day delivery. Plus, save up to 50% on select sofas and beds. With Consome Plus personalized financing options, you can get what you want with payments over time. Create the home you love and shop the Consome Plus Memorial Day sale in-store or online today.
North Spring, Chattanooga's rejuvenation headquarters. How do you feel?
My immune system has never been stronger.
Wow, the spider veins in my ankles are almost gone.
No more migraines.
North Spring, Cryotherapy and Rejuvenation Center. How do you feel now?
Good morning. It is so glad to have you watching 3+U this morning. Always, we hope it's a way for you to get engaged with the community, and I'm sure that I'm among the last people now that you're watching in your television viewing in these last several hours to talk about what happened and the tragedy in Texas last night. How can we not all still be focusing on that and our hearts going out to those families who've lost so much in just the span of a day? And yet what can we do here, I guess, except look for ways to embrace those we love and nestle into our own community. So as we begin the show and bring you in touch with things going on that we hope you will enjoy in the days to come, just know that we do it still with our thoughts going to those folks out there in Texas. And I'm not alone in saying that. I'm sure Paula Wilkes, who is here with the Bessie Smith Cultural Center, would echo that. Rich Mazingo is here with the Chattanooga Lookouts would as well. But as y'all kick off the show with me, I think I'm kind of right that all we can do is nestle into our own communities, and y'all are offering that opportunity this weekend at the Lookouts game.
That's it, and offer our prayers to those in Texas.
It's a real tragedy, but I think that we can find a way to overcome it. Talk about what you're doing at the Lookouts this weekend, because these particular folks who you're honoring are treasures in our own midst.
They are. So this weekend we've partnered up with the Lookouts, and thanks to Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union and Food City, we're being able to offer Negro League Appreciation Weekend with the Lookouts. So we have 2 fun-filled nights of games and at the Lookouts at AT&T Stadium, and we're honoring Negro League players, and we have 4 coming in from out of town that we will be honoring before the game and during the game as well. And then on Saturday, we're having a breakfast at the Bessie, sponsored by Erlanger, and that's a meet and greet with those players. But we want to honor those Negro League players that struggled and had to play on their own teams and couldn't play in the regular major leagues and anything like that.
Yeah.
So we've got a great partner with Rich Mazingo and the Lookouts, so we're just excited to be playing these games this weekend.
How excited are your guys, Rich? Because you've got young players there on AT&T Field. How many of them even knew what the Negro League Baseball League had been and how significant it was?
Well, you know, it's not only those guys. It's all of us that we really don't have any idea what these guys went through day in and day out just to play the game they loved. I mean, barnstorming throughout the South and the ridicule they ran into at every single city they went to. And I mean, the fact is they had a beautiful stadium that was literally less than a mile away from the stadium they were allowed to play in Chattanooga. They played at Lincoln Park over right behind Erlanger, and Ingalls Stadium was literally a mile away, and they couldn't even play in that. So these guys overcame so much, and I don't know that our players have a great history of what was going on, but I'm thrilled to have the opportunity, especially at the breakfast on Saturday morning, to let these guys meet and get to know these guys, these Negro League players who went through so much just to get the same opportunity as my guys have on a day in and day out basis to play the game they love.
I'm embarrassed because now I'm forgetting the story, but I have a friend in town named Randy High, and I think his dad was on the Negro League team. If I'm right about that, Randy, sorry if I'm wrong, but he swells with pride, as he should.
They do. They do. We learn a lot of people will come in, and we have a Negro League exhibit in the museum currently. It's part of our permanent exhibit, but people will come in and say, well, my grandfather or my great-grandfather played in the Negro Leagues here in Chattanooga. I mean, we had Willie Mays and Satchel Paige playing at Lincoln Park. So we had some great people here and baseball legends that were part of that.
So you said there are 4 coming in, some or all of them from out of town?
Yeah, all 4 of those are from out of town, and we have one that possibly will be joining us from in town. And there may be others that come in to join us.
So from a crowd perspective, what should people know when they come to the game on Friday night, if they come that night? What are they going to get to see?
They're going to get to see both the teams will be in Negro League replica uniforms. So the Lookouts will be in Chattanooga Choo-Choo's uniforms, and they're playing the Birmingham Barons, and they will be in the Black Barons uniforms, and that's both nights. So they will be able to see the current players playing in those uniforms. Friday night we have fireworks after the game, and then on Saturday there's a seat cushion giveaway. So the first 1,000 people get a commemorative seat cushion for Negro League Appreciation Weekend.
And then the players themselves, Rich, are going to come onto the field to be honored. Is that the idea?
In a pregame ceremony, absolutely. We're going to bring all guys out right in front of the pitcher's mound and let them be introduced to the crowd. We'll give a little backstory about each one of them. They'll wave to the crowd, may or may not throw out a first pitch. But then those same guys, we're going to go into our concourse, and they want to meet people, and they want to visit, and they want to talk to you. So if you want autographs with them, if you want your kids' pictures with them or your pictures with them, come out. You will we'll kind of have a meet and greet on the concourse both nights. And then it's baseball as usual. So, but the opportunity to value these people and to tell them how much we appreciate it and to listen to their stories, it's just going to be a thrill for all of us.
I was a biography reader as a kid. I loved to read biographies, and the same would apply to me in a case like this. One of the coolest things about reading about somebody who became famous or meeting somebody who's done something is to then realize that the truth is they're just a person, but they had that grit to plug through and get what they wanted.
It is, and it's great to hear those stories firsthand from these people. And meeting with these gentlemen this weekend, like we said, Saturday we have an opportunity. It's a $10 at the door if you want to come and have breakfast and sit down with them. And also with some of Rich's players and coaching staff will be there. But just an opportunity to hear some of those stories firsthand.
Right. I can't picture what the Negro League baseball uniform looked like, but I'm guessing it's not anything like what the guys are used to wearing. So do you think they might play differently?
I hope not. I hope it doesn't. I hope it doesn't affect their play. But you know, to your point though, Julie, the Choo-Choo's jersey, which I love, it's a black and white jersey. It's literally white with black Choo-Choo's across the front. And the one cool thing is we're going to have these available to sell in the gift shop.
Oh, really?
And part of the proceeds will go straight to the Bessie Smith Cultural Center.
That is fantastic. Yeah. And you know, COVID messed everything up. Is this the first time y'all have done this? Or
this is the first time that we've done this big of a partnership on this. We've done some things in the past with the Lookouts regarding Negro League, but this is our first year to do it, and we've already committed to next year with Rich.
It's kind of a neat idea because I know you've long encouraged people to come to the Bessie, but this is a situation where the Bessie is going out. That's a whole different way of reaching people.
It is, and that's one of our parts of our mission is we just want to make sure that we're telling the true story, and that may not be inside the Bessie Smith Cultural Center. That may be out in the community, and this is a great partnership with the Lookouts.
I'm going to go out on a limb here, Rich, and put you on the spot. Who's going to win?
Oh, yeah, the Lookouts are going to win. The Choo-Choo's are going to win. Is what's going to happen. The Choo-Choo's are going to win this weekend.
You had to say that. I knew you were going to give that answer. So they get their tickets at the gate?
No, best way to do is go to lookouts.com. If you go to lookouts.com, you can buy tickets for the event. They're available right this minute.
Okay.
All our tickets these days are digital, so it'll send us straight to your phone, and you can just go to the front gate, scan it, and come on in.
And on Saturday, the first 1,000 people get the seat cushion?
Yes.
So buy quickly, but Friday is the fireworks, Saturday is the seat cushion. Both nights are going to be great, and the Choo-Choo's are going to win. Thank you both so much.
Thank you.
Technology is everywhere. Count on Local 3 News to help you get the most of it. ways to make life easier, save some money, and protect your family from scams. What the Tech, weekdays at 5:30.
At Chattanooga College, we believe our graduates can make a difference in the lives of others. That's why we offer programs in both medical and dental assisting. Our graduates play a vital role in modern healthcare by using their training to help make a difference and improve the lives of their patients. That's what making a difference is all about, and it all starts at Chattanooga College. Visit chattanoogacollege.edu today. That's chattanoogacollege.edu. Chattanooga College, because a small college can make a big difference.
In downtown Lafayette, Georgia, the buzz is all about the Bee Boutique at Pigeon Mountain Trading Company. We've got local honey, beeswax candles, lotions and soaps made with honey, beekeeping supplies, adorable home decor, tableware, cute clothing too. It's all here at Pigeon Mountain Trading Company, the perfect gifts for your honey. Take the short drive to Lafayette and come see us at Pigeon Mountain Trading Company or visit us on the web at pigeonmountaintrading.com. See what the buzz is all about.
Auto accident, on-the-job injury, defective products, any of these can shatter your life. But when you call Watermark Keith, we'll help you put your life back together and make you whole. Put your faith in us, and we would be privileged to help you. Please make us your first call.
Watermark Keith, the name you know and trust.
All right, Rachel, so here's the kitchen.
Bob Harper's New York City Dream Home Tour. Plus,
we're going to take it next level.
Hot Diggity Dog. Giant pigs in a blanket. Next, Rachel.
Weekdays at 2 on Local 3. Download the Local 3 news and weather apps now.
No doubt you are making fun plans for your Memorial Day weekend. The beauty, of course, is that you can do something on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and of course Monday, Memorial Day proper. Brandy Johnson hopes you'll make plans to head down to the Rabbit Valley Farmers Market Monday from 4 until 9, right?
Yes, 4 to 9 on 96 Depot Street in downtown Ringgold. We will have 2 performers this night and several food trucks. Farm to Fork will be out there.
Fun.
With beer and food, and we have several of our normal vendors out as well that will be selling different things.
It's very fitting that it's Memorial Day, and y'all are finding a way to give back to something that Ringgold is synonymous with, and that's the flags that you display.
We are so excited. So Stephanie Penland, she is a wonderful photographer, and she donated 4 beautiful pictures of the flags in downtown Ringgold. And we will be raffling those off Monday for $5 a piece, and all the proceeds will go to the Flag Fund in Ringgold.
That really is a fantastic photograph that you brought with you today. And if you know, I used to hear about the flags in Ringgold, and you hear about it and you think, oh, isn't that nice? Then you go and you see it. It is one of the most chilling things to see the patriotism that is there in that town.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
It lines from Robin Street to the telephone company to the courthouse. It's
everywhere.
It's
and all by the schools. I think that's so neat too, to think that those kids going to school get to see that.
And just the people that do that as well, the volunteers, they really are something else. You know, they take the time to lay out the poles and the crosses, and it's a whole thing. Yeah.
Talk about your farmers market, because y'all are a community that does love to support your own, and that's what you find. Typically the farmers market is on a Saturday, but you wanted it to be Memorial Day this time.
Typically we do have it every Saturday from 9 to 1 on 96 Depot Street. This Saturday we are not having our daytime market. We are doing the Memorial Day concert event, and that is going to be from 4 to 9 on Monday, but the same location as our market.
Will there be vendors that evening?
Yes.
Okay, so you can still go and you can shop the artists and the produce and all that's there.
Our beef truck will be there, and Ada's Heritage, we have several vendors who have signed up to be there, and our beef truck will be there.
Now you talk about that beef truck. For people who don't know the significance of that, elaborate. What is the beef truck?
You can come get fresh grass-fed beef. So if you want to come and get a steak later and cook it out for a post-Memorial Day steak, you can come to our beef truck and get that cut of steak or some hamburger patties or something.
You also know that everyone loves a good t-shirt.
Yes.
So you brought, but this is a tank, right?
This is our big unveil.
Was that a spoiler alert that I just did?
No.
Okay.
We will have these. Yes.
Okay, that's awesome. Yep. Maybe you can't understand the significance of a good tank top, but I'll hold it. Okay, first of all, it's lightweight, so that's already a win.
Yes.
It's such a soft material. But that is such a cute design, and you can actually wear it and not sweat to death in it.
No, it's great. We like to color brand every year, and this year we're going with the reds and the heather reds and everything.
So you know the market quite well, obviously. For folks who haven't had a chance to go yet, I think you kicked off the season with an art show.
We did a wine and art market April 30th, and that was a special evening event. We're doing 6 special evening events this year. So this Memorial Day event is our second one. We opened the market season May 7th with a Mother's Day market. We had 41 vendors opening day. The next weekend was First Responders Day. Our fire department and police officers came out, and the kids really enjoyed that. Also, 41 vendors, and we are just consistently, that's about kind of the number every week, and we also have the food trucks. And the wonderful thing about our market is we're produce only, which means you have to grow it or produce it yourself to be a vendor at our market.
Okay.
And we are 80% food to 20% crafts.
Excellent. So you can go and take advantage of the season while it is in season, and then you get to know the farmers that are actually growing the food you're going to go home and enjoy.
Yes, we have strawberries right now. Some cucumbers came in last weekend, collard greens, your radishes.
So to get the chance to win the raffle, you just simply, when you're there, buy a raffle ticket or more than one?
I will probably be set up towards the front, and we will have a table, and you can buy as many raffle tickets as you want. $5. The more you do, the more chances you have to win one of Stephanie's amazing photographs.
And then the monies go back to help the fund to keep the flags continuing.
It helps, yes. So that all the proceeds will go to the flag fund in Ringgold.
Okay, so you're going to go see some friends, perhaps make some new ones.
Yes.
And enjoy a great night on Memorial Day. You can show off the tan that you're going to get over the weekend.
Yes, and Choo Choo Materials is sponsoring this event, so we're super excited to have them, and Nick Crook and Mandy Strakota will be our performers Monday night. So it'll be a great time to bring the family down. We've got a face painter that for free for the kids. It'll be a great time for family, friends. You're not doing anything Monday night, come down to Ringgold.
It all starts at 4 o'clock right there across from the depot. Great to see you.
Thank you.
When cleaning your air ducts, it's important to clean the entire system. And air duct cleaning from Stanley Steamer removes pounds of trapped dirt, dust, and allergens from your home completely. The cleaning improves your home's indoor air quality, keeps your home cleaner longer, and can even improve the efficiency of your HVAC system. We want you to have the cleanest and healthiest indoor air possible. So call for a free inspection today.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Do you worry every time you leave your dog home alone? Well, you could try to invent a pet parent replacement robot specifically designed to help your dog feel less alone.
Good doggy.
Or you could simply plug in some Thunder Ease. Thunder Ease helps your dog feel calm during the scary stuff like fireworks, thunder, or being alone. Available in a calming diffuser, spray, or collar, Thunder Ease is drug-free, vet-recommended, and 100% guaranteed. So ease their anxiety with Thunder Ease.
It's like I'm downloading in slow motion. Wish we had better internet.
Charlie!
That's right, it's me, Charlie. Wish specialist for Spectrum. Let's get that wish granted.
How?
Spectrum Internet delivers speeds of 200 megabits for a stronger connection on all your devices. Here, yeah, and here. Plus, get a free modem and free desktop security to keep your kids safe online.
Get Spectrum Internet for $49.99 a month. Call 833-768-4999.
Why do we need all these remotes? I wish our shows were in one place.
Spectrum TV makes it easy to find your favorites. Plus, you'll have access to over 85,000 titles on demand. And with the free Spectrum TV app, you can watch live sports, news, and more on any device, anywhere.
Get Spectrum TV for $49.99 a month. Call 833-768-4999.
I wish we didn't have a
contract. Granted.
Oh, he's good.
Switch to Spectrum Internet or TV, or get them both for $49.99 a month each, all with no contracts. Call 833-768-4999.
Car Care Tips brought to you by Brandon Combs with State Farm, insuring Georgia and Tennessee.
So, you know, we promised to bring you car care tips every month here on 3+U, and we thought it would be the perfect day for us to head down to Mountain View CDJR and check in with LeBron Clark because we're on the cusp of road trip season.
Everybody's getting ready to go.
So your topic today is tires.
Yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about what we do when a vehicle comes in and how to do proper maintenance on your tires and take care of them to save you a lot of money in the end by spending a little bit up front.
You're a big proponent of the ounce of prevention being worth that pound of cure. In car care, maintenance is everything, right?
It really is. I mean, you know, of course, obviously your life, your car is changing, you're on doing all this stuff, but a lot of people will come in, and when a vehicle comes into our dealership, we always check the alignment of it. And we recommend about every other time that you rotate your tires, because wear and tear on a set of tires, you may spend $50, $49 to have your tires rotated or have an alignment done, but the cost of a set of tires, you know, you're talking $1,000, $1,500 almost.
Okay, so you know I don't know anything about cars.
You should learn by now.
I'm learning a little bit. So tell me if this is what I've learned from you over the years, that when you get the alignment done, what that's doing is as you drive your car, like your feet, your tires kind of turn in, right?
That's exactly right.
So if you don't have them aligned, they're going to wear the wrong way on the inside or the outside.
Yeah, the things they'll say they'll cap. They'll be rounded on the edge, and that's why when they rotate, you want to have an expert do it because they know where to put that tire. Your tires may not just go front to back; they may go from back to left side or right side, and you want someone that knows what they're doing to check that.
If you're not getting your tires aligned, and you mentioned they cap, was that the word you said? They cap?
The cap is where they round off a little bit.
Okay, if it rounds off, does that make you more prone to getting a flat tire?
It's not necessarily flat, but it loses traction because you don't have as much sitting on the road. You know, where a tire's kind of flat, if it caps, it's going to pick up a little bit, so you might not be as safe when it rains or the roads are slick.
Okay, you can't really argue with facts. So what y'all have is not just your expert eye looking at it, but don't y'all have a machine that tells you?
Yeah, we actually have a machine that's on the drive that'll show you, and it can check it. It looks right then, and you're able to look at it, and they'll give you a printout. And then when you actually take it into the shop, it's a little more advanced. You know, we looked at it earlier. It calculates the toe in, the toe out, how the tire is sitting, whether it's, you know, up or down. At certain ones, they have to be at a certain angle, or they call it a camber.
If you are looking to get new tires, I think that can be a daunting thing if you don't know what you're talking about, because you have these choices of this number of miles versus that number of miles. Does it really matter, the mileage?
It does a little bit. A better quality tire, they're just better quality. You're going to get, you know, a better ride. But you've got soft tires, you've got harder tires, you've got all-terrain, you've got off-road, depending on what your vehicle is. You know, you want to match the tire for that. You know, an all-season, which is you can drive all the time, is going to wear a little better. Where an off-road tire makes more noise when you ride it. When we're in the Jeep, and you're going to hear that. So yeah, the tire is specific to the car, and depending on you drive a lot of highway miles, you'll want a different tire than somebody that just drives around the city a lot.
Right, I do have a lot of highway miles. How did you know that?
I've seen your car.
Okay, so if you come in here at Mountain View, y'all can do the full service workup. Do you do that twice a year, once a year?
It really depends. Most vehicles will tell you your mileage, but it's normally around 5,000, and we recommend you rotate your tires every other oil change. So you'll come in, they'll check the alignment every time, because you can hit a pothole, you can hit a curb, and it'll knock it out of alignment. But as far as rotating them about every other oil change, so, you know, about every 10,000 miles.
Okay, and when they come in, do they make an appointment, or do they just drive in?
You can go online and make an appointment. We've got, as you can see, quite a few people in the service drive this morning. We had about 50% appointments, about 50% just showed up.
Right. Okay, so 10,000 miles, have that done. I know that we have potholes around here. If you're traveling, if you're on that road trip in Florida and you hit a pothole, should you go to a place close by, or can you wait until you're back?
If you notice that it's driving a little different, yes. But definitely have it checked, you know, on your next oil change. You know, if you hit and do a little damage, which we see occasionally, especially around here in Chattanooga, if you hit a good pothole, that you're gonna feel it right away. You're gonna feel a little wobbly. Definitely pull over somewhere. Go in and have it checked.
All right, and they would love to see you at Mountain View CDJR. Always good to have you on the show, LeBron. And next month, we're going to talk about air conditioning. Nothing worse than your air going out in June.
That would be miserable.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Recent injury keeping you from getting out? Mobility at Home sells and rents wheelchair ramps so you can get your freedom back. We also have a wide variety of scooters to fit your needs, compact and transportable. Mobility at Home. We make everyday life accessible.
I got hurt at work. Why should I call Jay and Brent?
Because when you're hurt on the job, you deserve workers' comp.
And we'll fight to get it for you.
We got a client who injured their shoulder at work, $115,000.
Another client needed leg surgery after a work accident, and we got them $251,000.
I'm impressed. Why wouldn't I call Jay and Brent?
I'm Brent.
And I'm Jay. Call us.
It's just that easy.
Hurt on the job? Call 265-1100.
They remind us of the wonder of living. And the power of quiet moments that put life into focus. The mountains are calling. Plan your next memory at gatlinburg.com.
Showtime. Ion has one hit show after another. NCIS LA, Chicago Fire, Blue Bloods, Chicago PD, Hawaii 5-0, SVU, and NCIS.
Oh! We are in this.
This is where you fight.
Let's go! Let's go!
With this star-studded lineup, Ion delivers. All day, every day.
Yes! Welcome home.
Only on Ion.
Do you suffer from mobility problems, joint pain, fatigue, recent surgery? Then a lift chair from Mobility at Home may be right for you. Mobility at Home has the largest selection of lift chairs for sale or rent in town. You're sure to find the right fit at Mobility at Home. We make everyday life accessible.
Good morning and a happy middle of the week on this Wednesday. Here's a check of your weather headlines. So we will have a spotty shower chance during the daytime today. So that also means a lot of the period is going to be dry so you can be outside, do some activities. Really, it'll be this evening though that storms are going to start rolling through our area. Kind of a similar setup to what we had yesterday evening. So greater activity heading into the evening and nighttime hours. Now tomorrow is going to be an even more active day. So stormy conditions for your Thursday, multiple waves of rain and storms. And then finally, we'll start to be improving on Friday. Now, so far, the rainfall has been beneficial. It's helping us because we've been in deficit for the month of May and the entire spring season. I think by the time that we get to Friday, we're potentially looking at those surplus numbers for the spring season due to the amounts of rain that are still on our way. So it's going to be an active next 48 hours or so. When we look at our severe weather threat for the day today and tonight, particularly this evening, we are dealing with some areas that are highlighted under a level 1 marginal risk. Now, the two main factors to focus on for this evening are going to be wind and hail. Not expecting any tornadoes, and flooding at this point for today, not really a factor either, although there may be a little bit of rain runoff. Tomorrow, I think, is going to be the bigger day because of the multiple rounds of storms that we'll be dealing with, especially for the afternoon through the evening and nighttime hours on Thursday. So still level 1 marginal risk for tomorrow, but notice those wind chances. I think we could see some scattered 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts with some severe thunderstorms embedded with the activity. Unfortunately, tornadoes isolated, but yes, possible. Hail potential for the entire area, but isolated activity. And then flooding will become on the table for tomorrow too, especially for those low-lying spots as those rain totals really add up and the ground starts to get saturated at that point in time. So we're going to run through all that with a look at Futurecast. Overall for the day today, mostly cloudy skies. Yes, we could see a few breaks here and there like we had yesterday, but expect the clouds to overall linger. Winds coming up from the southeast at about 10 to 15 miles per hour this afternoon, gusting to around 20. Now by about 2:30, 3 o'clock, you'll start to see a little bit of activity for our western communities. I think overall it'll be about 5 p.m. and later that we really need to stay weather aware for that potential of those stronger storms and yes, heavier downpours. So here's about 6 p.m. and you can certainly see that activity for Marion County, Grundy County, Dade, and Walker counties moving into Chattanooga, and that's going to continue through the evening time. Now it is scattered, so it's hit or miss. I have the overall chances today at 60%, but that'll continue even after sunset. So keep that in mind. You may hear some rain while you're sleeping tonight and into early on Thursday morning. A little bit of a lull, but notice Thursday midday all the way through the afternoon and night, all the multiple rounds of storms that we'll be dealing with across the area. This is when we'll have the period of time with those heavy downpours. That flooding will begin to be on the table as it all adds up. Plus, yes, some gusty wind, even lasting into early Friday morning for our eastern communities. Finally, a cold front's going to pass over and move out of our region, improving conditions on Friday, a mix of sun and clouds, and just a few scattered showers here and there for Friday afternoon on the backside of that system. So how much rainfall are we looking at through Friday afternoon? Well, on average, about another 2 inches of rainfall. So yes, the ground is going to get saturated as we approach the next 48 hours. For our temperatures for the day today, here's a check of your highs. Generally mid 70s all the way to around 80 degrees, about 75 to 80. Mostly cloudy, again, that southeast wind, and those evening storms is what we want you to be aware of. And you can certainly see that when we're taking a check of our hour-by-hour forecast. So those percentages going up as we head into the evening time, and generally temperatures staying in the 70s as well, not getting back down to 69 degrees until midnight tonight. Checking your overnight lows, overall in the 60s across the area. Some storms, that heavy rainfall as well. Again, chances today at about 60%, up to 90% tomorrow with that multiple waves moving through. 30% chance on Friday, but notice those percentages disappear, looking a whole lot better heading into the weekend. There's still more 3+U to come.
Memorial Day savings are even bigger this weekend at Ashley. Shop amazing deals on in-stock items with free and fast doorstep delivery. Plus, doorbusters up to 50% off starting at $199. Friday through Monday only at Ashley.
Welcome to Harrah's Cherokee Casino Resort. Get your game face on. Shake things up a bit. And let's get this party started. So come join the fun and put your party hat on. And stay a while.
At Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, we make sure your favorite spot is designed to be super comfortable. Whether you're a cuddler, an upside-downer, a leg dangler, or all of the above. Announcing the Lazy Boy Memorial Day sale. For a limited time, you can save 30% on everything in the store. Plus, you'll receive 36 months special financing on your purchase.
What do you think?
Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries. Live life comfortably.
We offer a non-opioid, non-narcotic, and most importantly, non-addictive means of dealing with certain mood disorders and chronic pain disorders. At Scenic City Neurotherapy, we are invested in our patient outcomes. We're not here to treat you for the short term. We are committed to following you through to the end of your process. And that looks different for everybody. We are working to help you reclaim your quality of life.
Friday through Monday at Ashley's Memorial Day weekend sale. Save up to 25% off, plus get 0% interest for 12 months. Or get 5 years special financing with absolutely no money down. This weekend only at Ashley.
Coverage you can count on. Local 3 News.
Memorial Day weekend, all about the pool opening up, heading out to the lake, and eating as much as you can, which means that we have a visit from Dan Warner from Texas Roadhouse. They say, come on down, sunburn or not, and enjoy some food on them. Good to see you.
Good to see you, Julie.
Only open for dinner.
We open at 3 o'clock every day.
Okay.
Monday through Thursday.
Which means that if you have been waterlogged and you don't feel like cooking, just come on down and enjoy food on y'all.
Best place to eat.
You might not open until 3, but I don't understand how that works because people have got to be busy working all day long because everything on this table is made from scratch at your restaurant.
I have a crew there right now, a meat cutter, hand cutting all the steaks. We make all the salad dressings, everything from scratch. I have a baker making the homemade rolls and 15 other things.
I don't know if I should say this on TV, but my younger daughter, who loves Texas Roadhouse,
Yep.
met a friend of hers for dinner last night, and they did not go. Well, I said, Meg, why don't y'all go to Texas Roadhouse? And she said, ooh, no, I can't. They have those rolls.
I've had to stop eating them as well. That's why they call them rolls.
They are very, very good. Since I mentioned my daughter, I do want to throw this out there. I mean, you've got kids. You're a dad of 3.
Yes.
2 of them work at the restaurant.
They
right?
do. They do.
Y'all are hiring teenagers.
Absolutely.
For the summer.
It's summertime, and this is when they usually start looking for the summer jobs, and I've got plenty of places for them.
Well, the good thing about it, from a parent's perspective, is that it won't be a hard sell to your kids because they can sleep in.
Well, and what the good sell I do for the parents is the parents get the employee discount when they come in to eat.
Oh, all the more encouraging. But you don't have to get there until later in the day.
That's right.
Your hours are flexible.
Exactly. They come in 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. We close at 9 during the week.
And because y'all are embedded in the community and y'all all have kids of your own, you know that they've got work they want to do, but activities to do too, so your hours are flexible.
It's very flexible because there's a lot of them working, and they use hot schedules for their schedules so they can trade shifts with each other online and do all that kind of thing. So it's a very flexible job.
Then they get to expand their palate, because if they come into work at Texas Roadhouse only liking chicken fingers and hamburgers, look at the food you brought today. I mean, you've got everything from shrimp skewers to what is this?
This is our chicken pasta. It's a homemade sauce with penne noodles, chicken, a little bit of bacon in there. It's absolutely delicious.
It looks delicious. Talk about your ribs. If we're going to have Memorial Day weekend fun, you got to talk about
You got Memorial Day coming up on Monday. If you want to get some ribs, you can order them to take with you. Of course, they're best in the store.
Yeah.
But our 3-day process on making baby back fall off the bone ribs.
Okay, you mentioned order them to take with you. I will say, if you're going to have a party at your house,
yep.
I'm sure your husband can do great on the grill or the smoker, but why? Just get the food from y'all.
Exactly. Just call me a day or two in advance, tell me what you need, and we'll put it together for you.
It is some kind of good. Okay, talk about your steaks. You mentioned that you've got folks there right now cutting everything. Y'all butcher it there on site.
We do. I have 3 butchers on site, and every day they're spending 8 hours in a 36-degree room cutting steaks by hand all day long.
Even the croutons y'all make.
The baker, while she's making rolls, she makes a homemade crouton as well. This is our Caesar salad. I think it's one of the best Caesar salads in town.
Yep.
It really is. We make the Caesar dressing in the house, and I always talk about our house salads, our #1 side item.
Okay, talk about the app. I know how the app works.
Yep, I've been trying to get you to download this app.
I don't have to. My kids have it, so I can ride on their coattails. See?
Well, we're one of the few restaurants that have call ahead seating. So if you just download the Texas Roadhouse app and say, I'm coming at 6 with a party of 2, we'll take any parties up to 6 on the app.
Okay.
And then you can pick your time, and then when you get there, you type in, we'll send you a text. We've got you on the computer. You type here. We'll text you back when your table's ready. You might wait 5 minutes instead of 25 minutes.
You know what? I'm sure that a lot of y'all are like this. I go to restaurants and I know what I want.
Yep.
I kind of am a repetitive eater. And that's a shame if you go to Texas Roadhouse and you always get the same thing.
There are so many good things to try. I mean, we're a steakhouse, but we have salmon and dishes like this. It's worth it to try it. I mean,
yeah.
I don't think you can go wrong.
Because all of it is made right there. Okay, in terms of the hiring, again, I know we focus on the teenagers.
Yep.
There are adults out there looking for jobs too. Are you
Absolutely.
hiring everybody?
I'm hiring everybody and anybody. That's been our biggest issue through the pandemic, is just getting people to come back to work.
Well, I mean, you say that with a smile on your face, but there's got to be a bit of a concern there, right, Dan? I mean,
there certainly is, but I mean, we're doing more business than we ever have.
Right.
Which just seems odd with people not working.
Well, people are still hungry.
They're still hungry, and they're still
coming
coming out to eat.
If you have been to Texas Roadhouse, it's a happy place to go. I mean,
Absolutely.
It does kind of feel like you're around family and friends, because you are.
Yes.
So if you are looking for a wholesome place for your kids to go work, even if they're a little bit resistant to the idea of getting a job, it would be a great idea. You close at 9 during the week.
And 10 on the weekends, on Friday and Saturday. And then
so they're not out really late.
No, and 9 o'clock again on Sunday.
Okay.
So, and they're out of there, within 30 minutes after we close.
All right. I'm going to dig in.
It's time. I brought you some silverware, and I brought you this dish to try something different.
Oh, do you want me to try it?
Yeah, let's try the
then
chicken
hold on.
pasta.
While you see where to go and how you can download that app, I'll get the fork out. So they have 2 locations on is it Admin?
Admin Drive. It's right over there on off Shalford Road.
In East Brainerd.
In East Brainerd, right off Exit 5 on I-75. And then we also have the Hickson location out there on 153.
Okay, I'm going to get some of this good sauce that's here.
Yes.
Y'all don't look at me if I'm being rude.
Gotta have it.
That's even still warm.
I just made it this morning.
Dang. Okay, bye. I'm going to eat. Texas Roadhouse. Enjoy Memorial Day weekend. We're back in a minute.
The Cupcake Club creates clean desserts and baked goods without compromising flavor. It's food made with passion, purpose, and a genuine love for people who want to taste the sweet side of life.
Oh, the Cupcake Club.
Badcock's biggest Memorial Day sale is happening now. Save up to 50% store-wide. And for 1 week only, get an extra 10% off, including BOGO recliners. Find all your just right styles, only at Badcock Home Furniture and More. Just right.
You're a champion. You're not a quitter. Quitters don't do what they're supposed to. Champions do. And you're a star. And you shine. That's what you do. That's what you do every day.
Has your doctor told you that you're disabled, but Social Security still denied your benefits? Don't let the frustration and delays by the government cause you to give up. We can help.
Questions about Social Security disability?
Call us at 265-HURT. That's 265-4878.
At Warren and Griffin, we help the people of Tennessee and Georgia get the disability benefits they deserve. Call right now. We will help with your application and all appeals and hearings. Let us handle the stress.
Call us at 265-HURT.
We are your local 5-star law firm.
Badcock's biggest Memorial Day sale is happening now. Save up to 50% store-wide. And for 1 week only, get an extra 10% off, including BOGO recliners. Find all your just right styles, only at Badcock Home Furniture and More. Just right.
The kids are out of school, summer is around the corner, and Scottie Mayfield is in the studio. What more do we need in life? Good to see you, my friend.
Good to be here.
It always cracks me up when you come in the studio because I know you're coming.
Right.
But the guests who are here don't know that Scottie's coming, and he comes through that door and he pulls this little cooler full of ice cream, and people will go, "That's Scottie Mayfield. That's Scottie." They're so excited to see you.
Well, we have treats, you know. It's a pretty good day when I come.
It's a pretty good day.
Everybody enjoys it, and we've got 2 new flavors and 2 summertime flavors. So
can I quote you?
Sure.
So Scottie, we were looking at the ice creams you brought, and I noticed in this one that there were some cherries, and so I said, "Oh, is that cherry?" And he told me what it was and kind of went through, and he said, "You know, the basis of every ice cream is..."
It's usually desserts in the South.
And the people who make the best desserts are?
All the good desserts come from the South. I mean, it's really, if you think about the desserts, there's a few Italian desserts that we probably cannot claim, but the rest of them are from pecan pie to all the cobblers to creme brulee to banana pudding. It's the South.
It's all there.
Yeah.
So these are your new ones.
So,
is that right?
Moose Tracks came along a number of years ago and just kind of took over. It passed chocolate as our number 2 flavor next to vanilla.
That was my girl's favorite.
And so the people that own that name, Moose Tracks, sell us flavors. We make great ice cream, and they make, it's called Denali, and they make great flavors. So there's a caramel brownie Moose Tracks. So that's a brownie flavored ice cream with Moose Tracks fudge and some caramel.
Okay.
And then cookie dough Moose Tracks is basically vanilla ice cream, pieces of cookie dough, and that chocolate, that Moose Tracks chocolate.
You know, if you've not ever experienced, quote, that Moose Tracks chocolate, you really can't understand it, but once you've had it, you'll get it.
It's good.
It's
quite good. I mean, they just developed it actually started in Upper Peninsula, Michigan. It's where it was developed from Mackinac Island fudge. They kind of copied that fudge up there, which is kind of, I guess, similar to Gatlinburg it's a tourist area.
Yeah. But that's fun to know that that's kind of their local.
Right.
Now brought into our local.
Sure.
Okay, so this is the one that caught my eye. This is
cherry chocolate chip, which is just a good combination of things we love. You know, one of the most popular candies is a chocolate covered cherry.
Right.
That's kind of what this is. It's cherry ice cream, maraschino cherries in the ice cream, and then chocolate chips.
Very refreshing. That's going to be kind of light.
Right.
And then you have your decadent on the end.
It's my favorite feature. It's probably the favorite dessert of the South, banana pudding.
Yeah.
And we found a great banana flavor, and we use it for our banana split and also for this. And then you just add a little bit of marshmallow nougat and some vanilla wafers, and you're home free.
Banana ice cream was always my favorite as a kid.
It's good.
It's really good.
It's our #1 selling pop stick.
Yeah,
banana.
yeah. Again, because it's so refreshing on those hot summer days. So all of these are in stores now.
They should be, yes.
But are these only summertime?
No, I think they're going to be permanent unless time comes where we decide to do another moose track and replace one of these. But right now they're permanent.
I think it's fun for people, I think it is for me anyway, to hear you talk about the origins of how you come up with the flavors, because there really is a group of people who kind of sit around and talk. Or do you and your wife sometimes have an idea in the kitchen?
We have people that, like I said, we make ice cream. You make vanilla and you make chocolate, you're home free. You can add stuff to it. So the people that supply flavorings come call on us, and I'll never forget, it's been a while since I've done it, but we'll be in the lab and we'll have 8 different flavors, and I just kind of wait until one of them's empty.
And that's how you know that's
and
the one.
You know that one's gonna do well, because everybody keeps tasting, and then all of a sudden this one's empty.
Yeah.
You know that's the right one.
Do you remember one of those flavors?
Oh, it's been so long. I don't think so. And we also do focus groups with people, with consumers, and with employees.
Wouldn't you love to know when that day is going to be?
That's right.
We'll all call in sick from work that day,
That's
Scottie.
Right. Well, we've done that in our visitor center. You know, we're not giving tours yet, but our visitor center is open, and we have the gift shop and the ice cream parlor.
All right. And things on the farm are good?
Things on the farm are good. We're just planting pumpkins, you know.
You're kidding, you're already looking ahead.
Well, when you buy a packet of seed, it tells you how many days, and so Michael's planting pumpkins, or getting the ground ready and to plant pumpkins, and then he waits until July to plant the corn because he wants it to be green. He's not trying to raise kernels of corn. He's trying to
He wants the maize.
have the corn maize, right?
Yeah. And I think I have about a minute or so left. Some people have not had a chance to hear you like I've known you for all these years, so I don't want to hold this one thing back. You like to reference it 30 seconds as the creamery, not the dairy. That's how it was your dad or your grandfather that started
Years ago, when my grandfather actually built a modern plant in Athens, Tennessee in 1920. You know,
a modern plant.
Yes. And one of the main purposes, he was beginning to pasteurize milk, but he was also separating the cream out of the milk to make ice cream. And even today, because we're in the milk business, we have very fresh cream. It comes just across the aisle.
So you can find out more at mayfielddairy.com, or give them a call, or just go get the banana pudding ice cream, because I'm digging into it right now. Love you, Scottie Mayfield.
When it comes to your health, local matters. Count on Local 3 News for expert local advice to help you stay well